Okay, so I was sitting here wishing that someone made a video just like this one, and since I couldn't find one, I'm gonna make one. I bought some earphone replacements because my old earphones from my HD 380 Pros are terrible. And not that they came this way, this is just from use over time, but you can actually get these fairly cheaply. I was a little worried about not getting official Sennheisers, but these work just fine. After a little fiddling with it, and again, I wish there was a video out there showing this, so I'm making this for everybody that would want to do the same thing. I've successfully installed one right here, and I figured out the trick is after you take this part off, which is the easy part, what's not so obvious is there's two little gaskets on the headphones. Now I figured this one out, which is pretty easy to get off very quickly using that tool that comes with it. Or if you just have like a guitar pick or something similar to pry it off, this comes off fairly easy. What's not so obvious is this one right below it. It's a little thinner, if you could tell. And I kept trying to put the new one on top of that gasket and it would not stay. And that's why it was just this little, maybe 2 millimeter thick gaskets blocking it. So I don't know what the point of that is, but it was getting in my way. So I'm going to do an install on the other side, and apologize for the shaky camera. I don't have a tripod or anything. So let's see if I could steady this camera on something. So actually, when I just started to pull this off, both those gaskets started to come off. But I'm gonna go ahead and just take the rest of this off. Just blow off the dust. And now to get that first gasket off, I'm just gonna use the tool. And I'm trying to remember how I got under there the first time. Okay, so there's a couple spots that you can kind of get under. Okay, there's the first gasket. That's the thicker one. And the one you don't immediately see just looking at this is that really shiny one right here. And that actually slides out if you can get your finger down under it. That's gone. And you should be left with this. Now, the hack that I got actually came with some extra foam, but unless you cut this down, I don't think it would fit in there. And honestly, I don't think it's necessary because there is already this foam that came with the headphones that's I'm not going to bother messing with it because it looks fine. So then these look symmetrical, by the way, but maybe you care, maybe you don't. One side has a seam on the bottom and the other doesn't, so I'm choosing to put the seam on the bottom of the headphones just for aesthetic reasons. I don't think it matters. And then from here you just push them in. This part took me a lot of tries because I didn't get rid of that gasket first. But this should go right in. Let's see if I got it in there. Yeah. So with pretty much my first push, I think I had it in there. And I'm just doing some extra pushes. And ta-da! So there's the old ones. That one actually isn't too bad, but this one was terrible. And then there's the new ones. Good luck.